I've just been having really bad luck yesterday and today. Yeah, I thought I should take a mental break for what I'm about to do because okay, this is big, all right? What if the Uchiha clan lived part 2? The abandoned Uchiha chapter 2, and what if Obito came back to the Leaf part 2? And this video, what if Naruto got banished after Sasuke left the village, part 16. When they hit 15 likes and 20 comments, tomorrow I'm going to upload what if Naruto got banished after Sasuke left the village 3 times, 3 different parts of this, okay? And if I'm not mentally dead, I will upload what if the Uchiha lived part 3, what if Obito came back to the Leaf part 3, and the abandoned Uchiha part 3, okay? These are all available. Now, another dumb thing that could happen is when we hit 300 subscribers, I'm gonna upload 3 parts of what if Naruto got banished after Sasuke left the village. Now, if we hit 300 subscribers today, that means I'm gonna have to upload 6 parts of what if Naruto got banished after Sasuke left the village if every other video that I just said gets to 15 likes and we hit 300 subscribers by tomorrow. Now, this is the biggest test yet, and we'll see if I'm gonna fail school because of this, because I have to go to school the day after tomorrow. Thanksgiving break is over, and 6 videos I'm probably not gonna get any sleep at home, so I have to get it at school. That seems to not go very well. I don't know why, man. My teachers just don't like it. Why? Okay, so yeah. Those were the crazy goals. But I'm kind of scared now because I feel like you guys are gonna hit it, and I'm like, I don't want to upload 6 videos tomorrow and not get any sleep. But if you guys actually do it, I will do it. That's a lot of effort from you guys, so I'll put my maximum effort. Yay. Alright, let's get into the story. 1 hour later, the group reached the border of Lightning and Rice. They stopped to scout the area. Hinata was looking around to see if she saw any more nins. She quickly spotted 11 cloud guards about a mile west of her and 20 more about 3 miles east of her. She knew that Hanabi saw what she saw as well. Sasuke-san, there are 11 cloud guards a mile west of here and 20 more 3 miles east of here. The nins that are 3 miles east of here aren't the problem. It's the 11 nins a mile away west of here. They're moving pretty fast and should be closing in on this location in about 5 minutes. Hinata started informing her squad leader. We have no choice. Everyone, we move now at top speed. We can't afford to get spotted. The next village is only 4 miles north of here. First to fall out will be Udon, followed by Konohamaru, Hinata, Hanabi, Sakura, Naruto, and myself. We move now. Sasuke gave the command, and everyone was gone from their previous spot. The team was moving at a top speed. Naruto was looking at the sky. The sun was slowly coming over the horizon, and this was bad. They had a possibility of getting caught if they didn't get to the nearby village soon. Running for approximately 3 minutes, the team had crossed the border and was now officially in Lightning Country. Naruto stopped immediately. This caught the attention of Sasuke, who yelled for everyone else to slow down. The team was in the middle of a cornfield of a farm that was not too far from their current destination. Sasuke walked up to Naruto and asked, "Why'd you stop?" "We can't enter a village in Lightning without disguising ourselves. I'm sure that there are cloud nins all over this country. Besides, Hinata and Hanabi are holders of the Byakugan. With them walking around as themselves, we are at risk of being exposed. Also, I'm quite sure I'm in their bingo book, so it'll be easy to point me out as well." Naruto's right, Sasuke. We can't take the chance. It compromises our mission, Udan stated. Sasuke nodded. You're right. It'll be easy to point out those two and yourself. The rest of us don't really need to change, but I recommend that we all change our appearances. We use these hinges in the presence of the townspeople. Once we check in the hotel, we will transform back to conserve chakra. We will rent 2 rooms like last time. I expect everyone to get a decent sleep and to be no later than to be up late no later than 1 p.m. Everyone, bro, they got a bedtime. Everyone performed a hinge. Sasuke was now a man with long brown hair and blue eyes, who wore black pants and white shirt. Sakura hair was now purple, but her eye color remained the same. She now wore a red shirt with white pants. Hinata changed her eye color to purple. She now wore a sky blue jacket with a hood and a purple capri pants. Hanabi's shirt was purple along with her pants. She changed her eye color to light brown. Udon only changed his clothes to a blue sweatshirt and sweatshirt and gray shorts that fell 2 inches um below the knees. Naruto changed his hair color and eye color to brown. He was now wearing a bright orange shirt with black pants. Konohama's transformation surprised everyone. They all glared at the boy who had no idea why they were looking at him like that. What's the matter? Is something on my face? The boy questioned. I've read this before. Hanabi walked up and smacked him in the head. What the hell are you thinking by transforming into a girl who looks like a slut? Ooh, you're such an idiot. Actually, Konohama might be onto something. This might work in our favor after all, Naruto said to the young Hyuga. See, Hanabi-chan, Naruto Nissan doesn't think my transformation is a bad idea, Konohama said proudly. What do you mean, Naruto-kun? Hinata asked. She suddenly saw that Naruto had a sinister look in his eyes. The last time I saw that look in his eyes, he painted the Hokage monument the next day. I don't like that look. What are your plans, bro? Konohama wondered. Naruto, still with the sinister look in his eyes, smiled at the group. Well, Hinata, I was thinking we could use Konohama to get some information, that's all. Sakura and Sasuke gave Naruto suspicious looks. Is he suggesting what I think he's suggesting? Thought the 2 former members of Team 7. Sasuke smirked. I have to say, Naruto. This is a great idea. What about you, Sakura? Do you agree? It's wrong on so many levels, but since Konohama had the bright idea of transforming into a female and just like that, no less, I would say he deserves what's in store for him. It's wrong on so many levels. Oh, I reread that. Hinata's eyes widened at what Naruto was getting at. You can't be serious, Naruto-kun. You wouldn't subject Konohama to that, would you? It's not my call, but I don't think Sasuke would disagree with me. Would you, Sasuke? Naruto asked the squad captain. No disagreements here. It's actually good for the mission, Sasuke said with his arms folded and his eyes closed while nodding. Why is this idiot transformation into a girl good for the mission? Hanabi asked Sasuke. Because I don't think you or any of the other girls will want to degrade yourself, and there is no chance in hell that I'm going to do it, Sasuke said. Konohama was now nervous. What is it that I have to do? Naruto looked at Konohama. Konohama, you're going to use the sexy jutsu for the purpose it was created. I thought it was made for wait a minute. You can't be serious, Naruto-san. I refuse to do this. You guys can't make me. There is no chance in hell, Konohama said with a tone of finality. You're doing this and that's final. If you don't, I will have you doing direct missions for the next 2 years. So I ask you, do you refuse to accept to do this? Sasuke asked the transform tuning. I'll do it, Konohama said in a low grunt. Alright, now that's settled, let's head into town. The main road is over there. Let's go. The team was now walking through the cornfield to the road that headed to the town. They reached the road in no time and were now on their way to the town. To town. The Leaf Squad made it to town around 6 in the morning. The sun was finally out and it was shining brightly. The group checked into the hotel and everyone went to sleep. They had all decided to wake up at 1 p.m. to prepare for the mission that would occur later in the evening. Midday in Konoha, Yumi was walking up the streets with Ino. Ino had insisted that she take her out again today since they had a good time yesterday. Yamanaka Ino decided that today would be different. Today would be the day she would get information on Naruto. The only thing she got out of Yumi yesterday was that he had a frog wallet. Ino decided to invite Yumi to join her and a few others for lunch. The ladies arrived at the local barbecue shack, where they were greeted by a large group. The group consisted of Anko, Kurenai, Gai, Asuma, Tenten, Choji, Rock Lee, Ebisu. Ino, followed closely by Yumi, walked up to the group. Hey guys, how's it hanging? Everything's fine, Ino-san. Would you and your guests care to join us? Lee offered. Sure, why not? Ino and Yumi sat with the group. Uncle looked at Yumi. So, you're Naruto's friend, eh? Yumi nodded in agreement. Yes, I'm Naruto's girlfriend. Why do you ask? Just curious, that's all, Uncle answered. So we meet again, Yumi-san. It is a pleasure as always. The beautiful green beast will voluntarily pay for the meal of your choice. Guy flashed Yumi a smile that caused sweat to form in everyone's head. Uncle nudged Guy. Careful, Guy. You wouldn't want Naruto to get jealous now, would you? Don't worry about Naruto. He's not the jealous type. Besides, I don't think Guy-san was hitting on me, Yumi answered. Ino spoke. If he isn't the jealous type, well, then what type of guy is he? Ino asked, hoping to gain insight on what Naruto was up to for the past 6 years. Yumi thought for a minute before answering Ino's question. Well, I would say that he's a loyal, sweet, hardworking, selfless, and caring. He sounds wonderful from your description, Yumi, the red-eye tuning stated. Tenten spoke. You also forgot to mention that he's super strong. He even beat Sasuke. Yumi smiled at Tenten. He is strong, but I could care less. To me, he's just Naruto. Yumi-san, do you know the location of the lady that gave you Naruto his gravity seals? Lee asked. Sorry, Lee-san, I don't know. Honestly, I didn't know he had the gravity seal thing until he fought that Sasuke guy, Yumi answered. Lee put his head down in defeat only to have Guy cheer him up. Everyone ignored the two and continued talking. I wonder how Naruto got so strong. Yumi, did he ever tell you where he went when he left the village? Ino asked. Well, he told me he trained with a ninja and then he also trained with a samurai. Why do you want to know? Yumi questioned. Just curious, that's all. He beat our future Hokage. Just wonder about the training that he underwent. I mean, it had to be something if he beat Sasuke-kun, reasoned, not trying to seem suspicious. Well, you'll have to ask Naruto when he gets back from his mission. I'm sure he'll tell you if you ask him, said the brown-haired girl. That's why I ask you, because there's no way that he'll tell any of us, thought. Kunai spoke up once more. I'm curious, Yumi-san. Did Naruto ever tell you about his exploits in Rain and Earth Country? Yumi knew the story. Naruto told her what he did and why he did it. She wasn't mad. In fact, she believed it was a noble thing to do. She looked at the joining. Yes, I know what he did and I know his reason. However, he will tell you his reason for his actions. I will not tell you why he did what he did, because it's not my place. Everyone at the table, with the exception of Ibisu, knew what he did. Tenten, Lee, Ino, and Choji Anko were in the Amu, so they knew about what happened. Although Ino didn't believe that he was as good as his reputation had warranted. When they went to retrieve him and he placed a kunai at her neck without her detecting him, she knew that the rumors were true. Tenten now knew for a fact that the rumors were true just by his fight with Sasuke. Kurenai, Asuma, and Guy basically knew about every S-class, A-class, and B-class nin in the bingo book. Bingo book. Bingo book. Why does that sound weird? Even though it wasn't stated in the bingo book, which was odd to them, they made they made it their business to know why he was listed. Those who didn't know what he did knew that he was feared in those countries. However, there were some that were clueless to what he did, mostly the Chunins and a few Jonins, Sakura and Hinata included. Ebisu knew Naruto was feared in those countries, but he had no idea of what he did to be feared. What did he do to what did he do that caused him to be ranked S class? You might want to ask the Hokage. That information is restricted, Kakashi stated outside of the window while reading his book. Kurenai eye twitched. How long have you been standing there, Kakashi? Kakashi folded his book and put it in his pouch. I was here for 5 minutes, but you guys seem to be enjoying yourselves. I didn't want to ruin the moment. Anyway, Ebisu, you probably don't know this information because it's mostly told to the field ninjas who usually take high-risk missions. Field ninjas who take high-risk missions have a high chance of running into high-level ninjas. It is only reasonable that they know what they're up against. That explains why Sakura doesn't know. She spends most of her time at the hospital and she rarely goes on missions, stated. Hinata doesn't know either. I wonder if her opinion of him will change when she finds out. Hinata's former sensei thought, it doesn't matter, everyone who doesn't know will find out soon enough. Anyway, I'm off. I have a mission. You guys have a nice day. Kakashi waved at everyone he then walked away from the window. Guy decided to change the subject. Yumi-san, how do you like Konoha? The village is okay. I have received some glares from the villagers, but I guess that's because of Naruto's situation, Yumi replied. I wonder if she's referring to the fox or because he defeated Sasuke in combat, Guy thought to himself. Yeah, I guess. I mean, you beat the village precious Uchiha, you're bound to receive hate, Choji said. Tenten looked at Choji. First Shikamaru, now you two. What do you guys have against Sasuke? Choji's steely gaze focused on Tenten. He's a traitor to this village. You should do good to remember that. He's going to be Hokage, Choji. We all know that a Hokage fights to protect the village and even sacrifices their life if necessary, Ino said in Tenten's defense. He may be Hokage, but to me, he will always be a traitor. As a Leaf Nin, it's my duty to follow the orders of the Hokage, but that doesn't mean I have to respect the Hokage. I'm not hungry anymore. I think I'll go for a walk. I will see you guys later. Choji placed his money on the table to pay his bill and then walked out of the restaurant. Asuma sighed. He then pulled out a cigarette to smoke. Uncle looked at Choji retreating from. I wonder why he and most of the guys that graduated in his year don't like Sasuke. Was it because he was more popular? Lee answered her question. I think it has something to do with the mission to retrieve Sasuke, Uncle-san. Most of us were really badly hurt trying to retrieve Sasuke. Choji and Neji almost lost their lives, while Kiba, Akamaru, Shikamaru, and I were badly injured. I don't think that caused them to resent Sasuke. It has to do with Naruto-kun's exile. Most of us felt it was wrong that Naruto was blamed for the failed mission, but more mad at the fact that Sasuke was welcomed back with open arms. I don't hate anyone, it's not in my youthful nature, but what Choji-san says is true. He is a traitor and the village holds him in a pedestal. It's unfair and wrong. Anka shrugged. Whatever. You guys might dislike him, but you will have to listen to him when he's the leader of this village. Lee stood up. You're right. Excuse me, everyone, but I have to train. You guys enjoy your meal. Goodbye, Yumi-san. I hope we meet again. Lee bowed, then walked off. Yumi was thinking about a certain blonde-haired ninja and smiled. Naruto-kun, please come back soon. 1 p.m. Village Enlightening. I'm gonna end it here, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Remember to hit the like goals for multiple uploads tomorrow. And sorry this was late. I hope you guys have a great night or day or whenever you're watching this. And bye.